In a small village deep in the heart of Malaysia, there is a chilling tale that has been passed down through generations. This story revolves around a young woman named Siti, who lived with her husband, Ahmad, in a wooden house on the edge of a dense forest. Siti was pregnant with their first child, and life seemed peaceful. However, everything changed one dark and stormy night. Siti experienced severe pain during childbirth. Because their village was remote and lacked proper medical facilities, Siti had to deliver her baby at home with the help of a midwife. Tragically, Siti died during childbirth, and the baby did not survive either. Ahmad, who deeply loved his wife, was devastated. He buried Siti and their baby near the forest, close to their home. Not long after Siti's death, strange occurrences began to plague the village. Some claimed to see a woman in white wandering near the forest at night. The woman was said to have long, flowing hair and a pale face. Others reported hearing eerie cries and laughter coming from the forest. The villagers were convinced that it was the spirit of Siti, who had returned as a Pontianak, a vengeful female ghost. One night, a young man named Ali was walking home after attending a wedding in a neighboring village. He decided to take a shortcut through the forest to save time. The night was cool, and the full moon illuminated his path. As he walked, he suddenly heard the sound of soft weeping. The cries sounded like a woman in distress. Ali stopped and looked around. He saw no one, but the weeping grew louder. Curious, he tried to locate the source of the sound. Suddenly, he saw a woman in white standing in the middle of the path. She had long hair covering her face and appeared to be crying. Ali felt a chill run down his spine, but tried to remain calm. He called out to her, "Miss, do you need help?" The woman did not respond. Instead, she turned toward him, revealing her pale, lifeless face and hollow eyes. She began to glide toward him, her feet not touching the ground. Ali remembered the stories his grandmother had told him about the Pontianak. He realized that this was no ordinary woman. He tried to run, but his legs felt as if they were rooted to the spot. The Pontianak drew closer, reaching out her hand as if to touch him. Ali screamed at the top of his lungs, "Help, don't take me." Just then, he heard the distant sound of a church bell ringing. The Pontianak paused and looked in the direction of the sound. Seizing the opportunity, Ali broke free from his paralysis and ran as fast as he could. He didn't stop until he reached his home, where he locked the door behind him. From that day on, Ali never took the forest shortcut at night again. He often told his friends about his encounter, but many dismissed it as a figment of his imagination. However, for Ali, the experience was all too real. He believed that the Pontianak still roamed the forest, waiting to appear to anyone who dared to pass through at night. The legend of the Pontianak remains deeply rooted in Malaysian folklore. Many believe that the Pontianak is the spirit of a woman who died during childbirth or under tragic circumstances. Her restless soul is said to seek revenge or search for her lost child. To this day, villagers warn against walking alone near forests or abandoned places at night, lest you encounter the terrifying Pontianak.